Oh, I know where we are. I remember this when I was searching around for the kid. Like, I remember there's a hanging bed down there. I don't like that up there is like, there was a noose in the attic. That's not good. Also, it seems the detective has been like on his own adventure, but based on the fact that he says like he hasn't shot his gun, I don't know, I'm still wondering if his side is unique. Oh, that was just lightning. Like, if he gets his own story, so when we play through his side, it's more of a...
It's getting rough out there.
Yeah, it is. We're gonna be more in Derceto. Or if he just plays through the same stuff as Emily. But... Oh, this is locked. But then Emily is the one who kind of investigates Derceto instead, so they just switch places. Would be a little bit of a shame.
If we can just get rid of Jeremy, everything will go back to normal.
Oh.
That reminds me. I saw Miss Emily earlier. You remember her? You know she's Jeremy's niece.
She's looking for him.
That's right. She's helping us, in her own way.
As long as she don't stand in the way of the mother of 1,000 young.
I don't think she knows or cares about that. She just here for Jeremy. I've been more worried about that Detective Carmen fella. He been snooping around asking all kinds of questions.
You're not worried about your sister?
I wish you would stop doing that. Gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Mother of 1,000 youngs. That must be the weird ritual thing they're trying to do. This place was not this infested with the icky stuff before. Like, this vine stuff has definitely been spreading.
What is going on here?
I don't know.
It's blocked.
Somebody's locking the doors behind me. We have a Henry. This is the sister's room. Preparation.
We must have faith that Jeremy's pact with the Dark Man is a bluff. If we are lucky, our visitors will find him and prove it's all nonsense before night falls. What is true is our attempt to call on her. Too many things have happened for this evening to be in vain. Think of Jack and Cassandra, even Perosi, whose circumstances I can't understand. Grace is our goat without horns. She knows it and will play the role. You must talk to your brother, Baptiste. I worry that he will fail us. Mrs. Thompson.
Mrs. Thompson, we met her when we first came here. Grace is our goat with... Is he supposed to be like a sacrificial lamb? Or something like that? Ugh. So, according to this, Derceto was built on a place that used to be an artist colony. And apparently, at one point, up till like 1862, there used to be a cult living here that worshipped something called Shub-Niggurath, which is like a fertility goddess. But she's like a horrifying fertility goddess. So they don't say how, but she's like apparently really horrifying, like when you read about her. But what is notable is, while the disappearance of the Astarte artist colony remains a mystery, the reoccurring motive seems to suggest that their fate involved lunacy and a hunger for self-sacrifice to that fertility goddess with 1,000 names. So, people who live here start worshipping this goddess, and it turns them mad. And that's what we're seeing right now. They are again worshipping goddess. And that is turning them a little bit unhinged. Emily, you need to stop getting stuck on things. What are you stuck on? This is becoming uncomfortably common. That she's just stuck on every little thing. I can't even see what she's stuck on, but she is stuck. Oh.
Hey, little lady, how's your evening
Oh,
been
it's
going?
cute.
Ups and downs, I suppose.
I hear that. We all live in the life of an elevator operator.
Are you alright, sweetie?
This might
Do you want to see my mask, miss? I'm making it for St. John's.
fancy.
How did you... Is that supposed to be my... Ow!
Child, stop that.
You should learn your place, little girl.
Why are you acting this way? What did I ever do to you? Grace! Grace!
I swear the child is a menace. Alright, I think we're gonna have to follow Grace. There's nothing new in her room, is there? Just a weird jack in the box. Here's the key. First floor
I'll
hallway
just borrow
key.
these. At least he's breathing. I'll just let him sleep it off.
Sheesh.
Jeremy knew that the only one who could help him now was the guest in room number 3. The room seemed to have been empty for so long, but that wasn't allowed to be true. The story needed to be different, to include something from the outside. He would bring the guest back to room 3 and show them what was in that safe. 913. But those were not the right numbers. That was the combination for the safe in the clerk's office.
Alright, so the clerk's office safe. I have the information for that, but he's also talking about the room number 3.
Detective Comby, I'm terribly sorry that my niece has pulled you into this mess. Please, with all my blessings, take her away from this cursed place. I have destroyed that eater of worlds and locked it away in the attic and retreated to a place of hiding. Tell Emily I'm safe. Tell her all the lies you can think of to make her listen.
Aww.
Take her back to New Orleans. Sincerely, Jeremy.
Jeremy's managing to send like messages from the other side and everything. But I'm sorry, Jeremy, that's not an option. We ain't leaving.
Brother, I need you to trust me. This is the most important moment in our family's history. I know you have doubts and that the terrible Mama Loa told you lies. I would never betray you. I promise. Lottie.
It's interesting now that I'm going through the rooms again. There are new things, like things have progressed.
no.
That's no room number 3, isn't it? Okay. This is the room number 3 then.
This is my room.
This is
I
your room?
belong here.
Why is there daylight in your room, Emily? Why do you also have a room at Derceto? Ashes of indigo. Okay.
I recognize this view.
There is no view, Emily. There is blinding light outside.
I don't know the combination. Wait, maybe I do.
No, you don't. We haven't gotten the combination just yet. Oh.
When I get back, I did this.
I'll wait
I
here.
wrote that.
I'll wait here alone in the dark. Death do us apart. Listen to me. When I get back, one... something. Is it like the date? Okay, we don't have what we need, but we do have the code to the clerk's office safe. So I'm gonna go there. And maybe we can find the code to our safe in the doctor's office. That bear freaks me out. Ah, there we go. Dr. Gray's office key. The empty room.
The last guest in the empty room suffered from severe maladaptation. I must write this down, because if I understand the condition sufficiently, it could make me deny this fact at a later date. And there is reason for me to think I may come to suffer the consequences from this dysfunction, as some who came in contact with the guest seemed to adopt a new worldview in which everything was predetermined but broken. Upon accepting this worldview, some memories became unmanageable and later rejected. I do not know what this means. I cannot even remember the fate of the guest. I think they were simply misplaced one day and forgotten. Just like all documents pertaining to this guest, they have all been destroyed, or they never existed in the first place. Who wrote this? There has never been a guest in the empty room.
Yeah, this is later after he forgets. So who was the guest in the empty room? Was it the dark man or was it us? And is that
Here we
maybe
are, Dr. Gray's office.
the entity?
Now let's see if we can find some answers.
That's like making everybody worship the goddess? Okay, let's see what we can find.
I have finished tidying up Miss Beauregard's belongings. I will leave it to you to contact her agent and have them collect her things. I found one of Grace's drawings she might want back, along with this key in her room, which I believe you've been looking for, Mrs. Thompson.
Wait, you finished tidying up Miss Beauregard's belonging? And you're having people collect the things. Did something happen to her? Last time we saw her, she was like in the other place. Oh, hey, that's for the globe. A small key, shaped like the country of France. Oh, just got an achievement for playing for more than 8 hours. A stairwell key. And then he's been typing something. Oh, Jeremy's treatment.
Dearest Dr. Manzetti, I find myself in a losing battle with my patient. As I've disclosed in my previous letter, his delusions have him completely captured. It's bad enough that he is torturing himself with paranoia, but his madness turns out to be quite persuasive to others, effectively laying the ground for mass delusion. I am writing to you in hope that you can give me some guidance. Beyond my ambition to avoid devastating surgery on my patient, I have grown worried about my own defenses. The words of my patient are deranged, yet they often resonate with something primitive within me. I have tried photographing his brain with X-rays. It was surprisingly difficult to get good results. Dark blotches on the plates kept obscuring all details. My patient looked at the bad plates and cried out in terror, telling me the dark areas was the shadow of the worm, eating him from inside. I could not see anything out of the ordinary. I hope this is a sign that my mind is not as receptive to the madness as I had feared.
Oh, honey.
After further inquiry, my patient described the shadows inside his mind as some kind of chthonic monstrosity that wants to undermine his sanctuary. This is clearly a reference to a place he calls Teroea, a sort of library or convent that works as a psychological haven. With this imaginary haven threatened by this Chthonian, he has now constructed another, less pleasant hiding spot. Lately, he has been bringing up a metaphor of a steamboat that has run aground, that he feels like he needs to start the engines and reverse, but he is afraid that the hole in the hull would cause the whole ship to sink. I've been watching him turn this metaphor into reality for the last week. He knows it's made up, but he is doubling down, trying to make it a real memory. I feel certain that this is my chance to break through the barriers of his self-deceit.
Interesting. So they're talking about like X-rays and dark blotches. That's definitely from the medical area downstairs. Does this mean I can get down there now? Oh!
Didn't have these.
Where are we now? Are we on this? Okay. I'm guessing that's Jeremy's mystical steamboat that has run aground. Wait, okay. First step, key. I have the key for the globe. The globe is upstairs. Let's do that. Oh, that scared me. These statues also just freak me out and they should not be there. Oh, he's gone. I hope he's, woken up and just went to look for the kid. Where's the map? Oh, it's just a collectible. Oh, I thought it was like something a bit more interesting, but that's fine. Does this let me go down here? It does. Oh, okay. I'm excited to go down there. I am excited to go down there, but we're gonna have to do it in the next episode. Because we've done quite a bit in this one, so in the next episode, we're gonna go down there, figure out what's going on in the medical part of this asylum medical facility. And yeah, hopefully that will give us some information. Maybe we will find those X-rays for the dark splotches. Never know. I, for one, am having fun. I hope you're having fun. If you are, make sure to do the good YouTube stuff. And in the end, all I want to say is tack för att horfa. Hög the yndislega dag.